Well, all my gamer friendulums, as it's been said before, the Borderlands movie is doing absolutely atrocious at the box office. But the VOD release has been revealed already, which is like only a few weeks after the release in theaters. So this is a crazy quick turnaround, and we're going to get into that after the intro. So you know what you got to do, like and subscribe, and over here on Screen Rant, the VOD release date has been revealed based on the best-selling video game and stuff we already know, don't care, la 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 la. But here we go, now less than a month after it was released in theaters, the video adaptation is coming to VOD August 30th. So that's crazy. The same month the movie came out in theaters, it's now coming out on VOD. Should they have just released them both at the same time like they do sometimes now? Who knows? It's possible. But yes, now less than a month after its release in theaters, the game adaptation is coming to VOD. Lionsgate has announced it will be available on VOD starting August 30th. That is crazy. The movie will be able to buy for $24.99, rent for $19.99, both more expensive than it would be to see it in theaters. Nowadays, seeing it in theaters is almost that close just for a ticket, not including anything else. And it will be on participating platforms such as Prime, Apple TV, Google Play, Fandango, At Home, and more. I have Prime off and on. Like, I'm always getting free trials of Prime, like through like using different emails or whatnot. And Apple TV, I'm able to get lots of free trials on there. And Google Play, maybe through there, because anything I buy through Google Play, I can watch on YouTube, which I like because I use YouTube all the time. But down here, yes, as it mentions, we've already talked about how much of a massive critical and commercial failure it was. Before it was released in theaters, trouble was on the horizon when the movie debuted to 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't even know it was possible for a movie to get 0. As more came in, it eventually rose to 10%, woohoo. But overall, the movie is criticized as a completely nonsensical jumble of dull action sequences and a mess in every other aspect. Its audience score is 53%, which is a massive improvement, but it's still considered rotten by the aggregate standards. Borderlands was released in theaters August 9th, and on the back of these overwhelming negative reviews, it wasn't long before it became a box office bomb. To date, it has grossed only $24.2 million on a budget that's over $100 million. Absolutely horrible. They're like a quarter of the way. If they were actually, if it was $100 million, even, then they're not even a quarter of the way there yet. But it could be 110, 120. I keep seeing 100, but I also see 110, 120. That's on top of the marketing. Holy crap. These are the kind of bombs that people get fired over, which sucks. Although recent game adaptations such as Last of Us and Mario's have enjoyed success, Borderlands harkens back to the time of the video game curse, when studios struggled immensely with this product. Yes, the curse. That's going to get brought up all the time now just because of this one movie that tanked so bad. They're like, well, they were good for a couple, but now this one's terrible, so I guess that's it now. All game adaptations are going to suck now. No, that's not going to happen. It closes out with, if Borderlands releasing on VOD, its critical and commercial prospects are expected to improve. Though it may gain some traction among home viewers who are hesitant about heading to theater, it won't be nearly enough to recover from its already poor reception or substantial financial losses. Though the genre has made massive strides in recent years, Borderlands remains a cautionary tale for aspiring video game adaptations. So yes, as the article said over here on Rotten Tomatoes, 10% tomato meter. At one point it might have been an 11, but it's at 53 overall. It's a game series that I really love, so the fact that the adaptation is doing this bad is unfortunate, big time. Yes, over here just taking a look at Box Office Mojo, the most up-to-date numbers. So officially, that article just said it was 24 whatever, now it's 25. So yeah, they've officially made it to a quarter of the budget, based on if it was 100 million to make, which it wasn't because it's more than that, plus actual marketing. It remains to be seen of how much this being released on VOD will change that. It's actually coming out this Friday, which is nuts, because like it almost feels like very recently it came out in theaters, but with it coming out literally this Friday, we'll see what it comes out on and if I'm able to check it out if I want to spend the money on it. If it comes to Google Play, maybe I can use some of my reward points to rent it. I do want to support the movie just because it's Borderlands. I do want to support it in some way, regardless of how terrible the reviews have been. I'll find out this Friday if I want to rip that band-aid off and go for it and watch it and then finally be able to give it a proper review. Yeah, I've been almost delaying watching this because I just don't want to see if it's really that bad. Because yes, I love Borderlands and it bums me out this is happening. But why don't you guys let me know what you think? Have you seen it yet? Are you going to wait for it to come out on VOD, which comes out this Friday? We'll see how that will actually do for the money. I could see it maybe helping it reach it to 50 million, but I don't know how VOD works or how the pay works. It's not going to make back its budget at all. Like it's unfortunately, who knows what the future holds. Hopefully people won't take this to heart with the whole game adaptations are dead now, one movie tanked, so it's all over. Definitely not going to happen. But let me know in the comments what you think of this, if you've seen it yet. Do you want to see it? Are you going to check it out on VOD? I am. I want to give it some support. I think that's important for me as a gamer and as someone who loves the games. Let me know what you guys think below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to keep gaming.